Today's problem, Roman number to integer. It's a very common question. Who asked this question? Zoho. I don't know them. Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, Twitter, Uber. Now those five I know. Anyway, a lot of people ask this. A lot of people ask this question, and the fact that you have so you have two of the FANG companies here. Then Microsoft, Twitter, also elite tech companies. That doesn't mean that small to medium-sized companies don't ask this, because they do. It's not a super hard thing. It's just kind of testing your problem-solving abilities. Anyway, given a string in Roman numeral format, your task is to convert it to an integer. Various symbols and their values are given below, and here they are. Here's how Roman numerals convert to integers. Now, there's another thing about Roman numerals, and that is that you don't have four of the same symbol in a row. So, for example, 9 is not V, which is 5, and then 4 I's. V, I. It is I, X, meaning 10 minus 1. So if you have a Roman numeral followed by a greater Roman numeral, what it means is that you subtract the smaller from the larger. Okay, now what's this one? Same thing, X and L. L is 50. So X is 10, XL is 40. All right, what's this one? 1,000. Now, same thing here. CM is 1,000 minus 100, 1,900, and then 4. So the key to solving it is to handle these subtractions correctly. And to handle the subtractions correctly, we've got to look ahead one character. All right. Now let's take a look at how we're going to go through this. Oh yeah, you know what? Another thing that's interesting here, I guess, is expected complexities. Okay, time complexity, O of n, auxiliary space, O of 1. We've gone over this before, but O of 1 doesn't mean that you just get one extra variable. It just means that your auxiliary space doesn't increase it doesn't increase when the input size increases. So if you want to create a table or a map with the Roman numeral to integer mapping in it, that's still O of 1, because it doesn't matter what the input size is. And so let's take a look at what the limit on the input size is. It can go up to 3,999. So it doesn't matter if your integer is 1 or 3,999, the map is still the same size, doesn't change. I mean, your time complexity, it'll take more time to do 39.99 than it will to do 1. It's linear. The time is linear, but something like this is still O of 1. All right, I'm not crazy about this. All of this in the main routine. You could, just put it in a helper routine, call it something like load numbers map, and just, get it out of the main routine. You could do that. But this is loading the map of Roman numbers or Roman numerals to integers. All right, our total initialized to 0 and then a loop to go through the string. So we get the character and we check and see if it is the last character. And if it is the last character, we'll just add it to the total. Note that S1, we've already done the map lookup here. Okay. If it's not the last character, then we will get the character following the current character. And then we'll look and see, is the current character greater than or equal to the following character? And if it is, we just add it to the total. If it isn't, we subtract the current character from the next character and add it to the total, and we increment I. This is not something that anybody recommends, that you have a for loop with an integer with an index variable and monkey around with the index variable inside the loop. But I mean, you could write it as a while loop. If you are squeamish about something like this, but it's not so bad. We're reading two characters. In some cases, we're not going to use the second character. In some cases, we are going to use the second character, and in those cases, we are going to do an additional increment to the index variable. Okay, so that'll go through and convert Roman numerals to integers. It will handle the subtraction of adjacent characters appropriately, and yeah, let's try to run it. I didn't even do a compile on this, I don't think. Sanity check, but okay, there we go. All right. I think what did we learn there? What did they have under the topic tags? Just strings and data structures. Yeah, it's just a kind of a basic problem solving exercise. So, like the video, subscribe. I'll send you problems of the day on weekdays, and we'll see you next time.